Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Xulaika Izzati binti Abdul Rahman and my partner's name is Nurul Athirah binti Imam. Today, we are going to present a video about the application of differentiation in our daily lives. So first, what is differentiation? Differentiation is a process of finding the derivative or the rate of change of a function with respect to a variable. Differentiation is used to find out the derivative or the slopes of the tangent line at any point on the graph of the function. It can also be used to find the maxima and the minima of a function. The application of differentiation can be seen in the aerospace engineering fields or in the medical fields. In engineering, we use differentiation to derive a formula so that we can obtain a new formula. For example, we derive the formula of distance so that we can obtain the formula for velocity. Whereas in the medical fields, the clinicians are using integration in deciding a diagnosis and a treatment plan suitable for the patients. So here, let's say one of the problem statements that we have. You have been asked to determine the least expensive route for a telephone cable which connects Andersonville with Pintown, shown in figure 14. If it costs $5,000 per mile to lay the cable on land and $8,000 per mile to lay the cable across the river, and the cost of the cable is negligible, find the least expensive route. So, from the previous slides, we have understand that we need to find the least expensive route. But first, in order to do so, we need to find the value of x, which is the distance of the underwater pipeworks.
So, this is the solution for the problem statement above. Firstly, we need to find the distance of AC. From the figure 14, you can see there is a right triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. The equation will be square root x squared plus 2 squared is equal to square root x squared plus 4. Next, I will make the equation for the total cost. Cost is equal to P multiplied by 8 minus x plus Q multiplied by square root x squared plus 4. P is 10 for the cost per mile to lay the cable on land, while Q is the cost per mile to lay the cable across the river. 8 minus x is the distance between C to B, while square root x squared plus 4 is the distance of AC. Next, we need to derive the cost equation and make it equal to 0 to get the value of x. But we need to do the basic math first until we get the equation 2p per square root q squared minus p squared. As I said before, p is the cost per mile to lay the cable on land and q is the cost per mile to lay the cable across the river. The value given is P is $5,000 and Q is $8,000. We need to put the value inside the equation so that we can get the value of x. After we calculate all this, we're going to get x equal to plus minus 1.6. After finding out the value of x, we need to know that the answer we obtain is in the negative or positive to get the minimum cost. To test the answer, we must use the second derivative test. The formula of second derivative test is we can get by differentiate again the first derivative formula. Then we insert the q value, which is $8,000, and look at the final answer whether it is negative or positive sign. Here, the final answer is positive 886.52. Positive shows that 1.6 is the minimum cost, From the cost equation that we get, we replace x with positive 1.6, then we're gonna get $52,489. To compare the cost, first we find out how much would it cost if we do all the pipe works on land. The cost will be $56,000. And then we find out how much would it cost if we build all the pipe works across the river. And the cost is $65,969. We can see that the first solution is the least expensive route that we can get. So the conclusion that I can get is we can find the value of x, the distance of underwater pipe works, by differentiate the cost equation and make it equal to 0 is plus minus 1.6. The next is the least expensive route is by taking the route across the river for 1.6 miles, while the rest of the 6.4 miles the pipe works is on the land. I hope that you will understand all the explanation that has been said. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.